Hello, Gemini. This will be a general reading for the next 24 hours. Going to get you some messages from Spirit and urgent messages from the person on your mind or the person that has you on their mind. First, we're going to jump into Spirit's messages for you, as those are most important. All right. Currently listening to Yaya Lee. I think he's a Gemini. If you don't know who that is, do some research, baby. And you're welcome. You got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups reverse. And we have the Ace of Cups reverse. I'll take the Seven of Wands reverse too. And the Tower. Okay. It's like you're trying to avoid some type of change, but it's coming through anyway. And it's like you're trying your best to view things a particular way so that it doesn't feel like a loss. But Spirit is telling you to embrace it. Embrace it even if you feel like it's a loss or you feel like, you are... Hello? What's up, bro? Oh, you ain't tripping? Yeah, like, nigga, you know me too. Okay. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This too shall pass. Right. Okay. Okay, bro. No pressure. All right. Love you. Yeah, we straight. All right. Okay, I will. All right, bye. Okay, Gemini. Let y'all all in my business. Yeah, I feel like you're waiting on something, or you're sitting there and you're like in your head about this shit. Like you keep on trying to almost like mind fuck yourself into thinking that, okay, this was really, good, or this is cool, or I don't have to, trip too much about it. But it's like, no, let the shit go. Whatever it is, let it go. Because with the King of Cups reverse, it's like, when shit starts to become so overwhelming that you start getting like sucked into it, like distracted by it, caught up in it. As of late, I've been watching this show. I love this show called Claws. And basically it just shows how everybody was really rooting for the main character, like not on the lines of like, you got this girl, but more so on like making sacrifices for her. They were really making big sacrifices and shit, as well as her for them, throughout time. But it comes to a space where you have to realize when you are getting too sucked into a space where you're willing to sacrifice people around you, you're willing to sacrifice every fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you start to realize some shit is not going the way that you intended for it to go, which is like, for the betterment of everybody and not just yourself, then there's a need for you to pull back and realize or correct it once you start to notice it, okay? Because the fact that this energy is like given this King of Cups reverse and Ace of Cups reverse lets me know that you're getting to a space of not caring of how your actions are affecting other people, okay? And that's really not a good thing, Gemini. That's not a great thing. You have an opportunity at all times to make whatever choice you want to make for yourself. But if it is all self-serving and no one else is going to, like, everybody's going to be affected by it, but they don't have a choice. It's almost like, oh, too late because you already jumped the gun and did some shit. It's like you basically open that door for people to do whatever the fuck they want to do with that. Okay, it's almost like you can't be upset. Ace of Cups reverse. You cannot be upset with the lack of creativity that people have when you basically leave them with shitty options. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put them in this predicament to have to choose between this fucked up thing or this fucked up thing. So how could you be upset with them? Is what I'm getting here, okay? It's like, you know, the tower energy is coming through, like, whatever this thing is that everyone has been so obsessed with, there's a need to let it go. And that show I was watching, it was like a casino that they were going nuts about. And it was just too much shit going on in order to have this one little opportunity. It was a big opportunity, but when you think about the sacrifice, it's a little-ass opportunity. Okay, and so if everybody have to risk their life and everybody have to give up and lose out on their loved ones and all this shit, like give up on their dreams and all this, what, for this one opportunity to be successful? No, there comes a time and a place for somebody. Somebody has to step up and say, no, this shit is doing too much. It's causing too much friction. It's causing too much separation here. It's causing too much what the fuck ever. Somebody has to step up and do it instead of just allowing the opportunity to call the shots right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being so obsessed with the casino had them all willing to risk it all. Even themselves, you know. So it's like, don't get to that space, Gemini. Whatever this thing is, I don't give a fuck how amazing it seems. It ain't nothing that is worth you losing yourself. Nothing, okay? Urgent message from Spirit. So look into that. Let's see. Urgent messages from the person on your mind or the person that has you on their mind. He let you down bad. Now you can't trust nobody. Just don't lie to me. Like you got, I don't know. Player. I feel like someone's probably wanting you to keep shit on the low. I heard it's the bomb. I feel like this is the type of person who's not necessarily available, but they still don't want to miss out on the opportunity with you. Look. They can't love you like I do. Yeah, they're not even available. And you, based on this energy, you haven't been available either to this person or just like in a literal sense of being like single. But I feel that this person doesn't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck of what the consequences are. They just want you. Just the same fucking energy of like that thing that you want so bad that you're willing to say, I don't give a fuck. It could be this person or a situation, but this person is basically on that same type of shit, but when it comes to you. Okay, so it's like they don't want you to leave them alone no matter what. I understand you move forward, Gemini, but I still don't care. I'll be the side piece. I'll do this. I'll do that. Or they're trying to get you to be okay with that type of shit. So it's like, forgive me for not being able to be open and honest, for not being able to just have the balls to leave the current situation I'm in or whatever the case may be. It's like this stalemate, indecisive type of, you could be dealing with the Libra, but this stalemate, indecisive type of energy is what they're giving here. So instead of them having to, look, street shit, instead of them having to face their shit, they figure we could do this easily. We can have what we want. We can have it. We can basically have it all. We can have our current partners and still have each other, Gemini, if you just go along with this shit. Okay, it's not hurting nobody. People do it all the time. That's the type of vibe that they're giving off. Like, you know, forgive me for, you know, being like this, but hey, like, let's just do it. Let's fuck with it. Like, either that or you gonna miss out. I can't leave this person. They keep telling you they can't leave this person. Like, they depend on someone. Which means someone takes care of them or someone uplifts them. Nourishes them. They could feed them possibly. Like, It's just this person is like taken care of by someone, and they are allowing that codependency because they simply enjoy not having to do that work, you know? So it's like they want to do that and have that, but also have you on the side, because it's almost like they don't even have feelings for this person that's taking care of them. Stupid shit. All I want is you. So, but it's like, well, okay, what the fuck you doing playing around with the next motherfucker? It's like you willing to play with their heart. You willing to sneak and slide and do all this, like, you know, weird shit to them. So what's to say that you're not going to do it to Gemini? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Get over it. They want you to get over the fact that they are incomplacent. They want you to get over the fact that they don't have any intent on changing. It's like, just accept me. Just accept me, Gemini. Accept this shit. Accept all this dumb shit, you know, and let's just have fun. Like, no, motherfucker, the only person that's benefiting from this is you. That's the reason you want me to act like ain't shit wrong with it. Like, it's not a whole tower in front of me. Okay, and then the last card we have here is Aries. So you could be dealing with the Aries or fire. That fire energy is like passion, almost self-serving, you know what I'm saying? Like the negative aspects to the fire signs would be that self-serving energy, that jealous energy. It's just like when a motherfucker lose themselves and they act on it, you know. So it's not the person that's depressed to stay in the house and you gotta go check up on them and they sit in the bed with the bucket of ice cream. It's not them. This is the motherfucker that's out shooting motherfuckers because they're mad. Okay, so that's the downside to that fire energy, and the fact that you're dealing with the Aries type of energy is action. Okay, so again, they put their emotions into action. So let's get you some urgent messages or advice from Spirit for all of this big ass bowl of spaghetti here. You got road trip. Move away from it. Move the fuck away from it. Like, for real, stop trying to sugarcoat it like, oh, I'm just sticking around for a little bit, or I'm going to just let him stay tonight, when you know it's going to lead to a tower moment. Okay, that's strong emphasis on that. Like, they really do have you convinced, or are going to try to convince you that this is just a part of, like, the journey. This is just a part of life. Like, everybody cheats. Everybody cheats. But you gotta know how. You gotta know when. You gotta know what. Head ass. Like, it's like, no, bitch. That's just what you do in your relationships. Don't be spreading that toxicity around to the world, you know. So this is a person that's definitely inspired by being a bad bitch or being that nigga. Like, they truly believe in their heart that being indecisive or being out there is a good thing. Like, they feel like that's a good business move and shit. Like, they have absolutely no problem with doing this shit, and they're not going to stop Gemini. I just heard we could never be. I don't care how it feels. This could never be real. This is not in the recipe. Listen to Sir recipe. It's like, yeah, this shit sound fun and we doing what we doing, but no, motherfucker, you're not about to convince me that this is a forever thing. And I'm not going to be doing this shit for the rest of my life. You got explore the world. Get the fuck away from this shit, Gemini. This is not your only option. It really is like, you know, this is starting to become your focus or become your world. Let this shit go. See? None of this was ever meant to last. Just played in my ear as well. Endings, new beginnings. And look at this. The last card. Thank you, Spirit. Half the time I don't have to say a word. I don't have to. I simply don't have to. That's how God works. And he'll work that way for your ass too, Gemini. It's like, you gotta know it though. I know where this shit is coming from. You gotta know. You got more options. You gotta know that you are that motherfucker. You don't have to accept no bullshit. You don't have to accept second place, 5th, 6th, 7th. This motherfucker is out there. You don't have to deal with that. Okay, so just know. You know this shit. Release the obvious distraction and move forward. Embrace this new beginning. Okay? You deserve it. I love you guys. See you next time.